Hello strategists, generals and soldiers of the Second World War. Welcome back to Panzer Corps Gold and playing hardball. And here we are, assaulting Sevastopol. Yeah, and we learned a little bit about history already. For me it was pretty interesting, and I don't recall actually if I told you that in the end the German troops, they took the northern part and then they surprised the defenders by traversing in rubber boats it must be this area here, yeah. And there was a fortified coastline, but that was of course not so intensely guarded, so they came around and then fell into the flank of the defenders, and then it was a pretty quick thing for them to conquer Sevastopol, the fortress of Sevastopol, with its significant bunkers. They had like guns that were otherwise usually on warships, so basically some of the biggest calibers that were available. And I did some reading on the Gustav, for example. This one had a caliber of 80 centimeters, and that is really significant. And then hurling that thing dozens of kilometers, so that was actually a feat of engineering. But of course the Luftwaffe was way cheaper to deliver the same payload, so that's why they only built few of these, and they actually didn't have such an impact anyway. So but we'll see what happens. Let's replace our losses. And I also did some research on the issue of our Marder and Stuk, you know, and why have them in the first place. Yeah. Especially like the Stuk 3. So I did some research on this one. I find this one way more convincing. So this one is of course artillery here, but there were actually 3 different uses for this kind of Stuk, because it was firstly and probably most effectively used in a defensive role for infantry support. Yeah, so in case there were suddenly some tanks appearing or something, these things were lying in wait, camouflaged, and then they could ambush the enemy, and they were pretty good at destroying light and up to medium tanks. And yeah, I don't recall, and I think the source or the 2 sources I read about, they stated that I'm not sure about the time frame or whether it was just one battle or something, but they accounted for around 25% of all destroyed tanks, of enemy destroyed tanks, yeah. And of course they were rather cheap to produce, so they didn't have the sophisticated turret technology, yeah, for turning the turret around. So these things, that's why the Stuk was produced in the numbers of around 10,000, but of course the numbers were not matching remotely what the Allied forces, yeah, the Soviet forces were pushing onto the battlefield. Yeah, but still, like here for this game, for Panzer Corps, I think I will not use this Stuk and the Marder too much. At this point, our tanks, I mean, they are more expensive, as we can see. This one just costs 269 and this one 299, while our best tanks are even getting close to double the cost, right? Or like 150% the cost. Yeah, and we are prestigious. We have enough prestige actually to compensate for our losses, and in ways of careful tactician or tactical choices, I think we will usually be able to control our losses. but it's notable that it gets way more expensive. Yeah, so the second role of the Stug was a supportive artillery. So there was also, yeah, not really confusion about how to use them properly, but the generals argued about it. Yeah, they were not of the same opinion how to use it, whether it was supposed to be part of the tank force, part of the infantry, or part of the artillery. But I think in the end the artillery actually dominated that discussion, so the Stug remained part of the artillery. But their most effective role was the infantry support, being defensive. Although, like, tactically, they were supposed to be part of offensive forces, and actually that's how I use them here as well, right? And I think that's pretty effective. So here we are, these guys. Yeah, we are down to 20,000 in the first 2 digits. Very nice. Bar has now strength 14, so that will be nasty to overcome for any enemies. So, and we read in the mission description that there are parts of the Russian Black Fleet present, so we will need to use some of our strategic bombers. And I think we might even use up to 3, I think. So let's see. So let's have a look at the map. So I think now that we can actually deploy forces, the long legs, they are too precious. Pioneers. Well, let's have the Blitz Grenadiers maybe. I want to have one battle group that swings from here. I mean, there are no objectives here directly, but I want them to swing around like there, also to make sure that no one is flanking us and gets around our left flank. So they will approach here in the open, mostly tanks, and one anti-air unit. They will swing around with one infantry and maybe one artillery. They will take this harbor of Alushta and then swing in. And their objective is to take all these towns down here. Livadia, Zemets, and Foros. Oh, Foros. That sounds very Greek, so it's surely one of the old Greek colonies from ancient times. So now this is all Sevastopol, giant city. Okay, yeah, very nice. So that group, this will be battle group number 1. The infantry will stay in the second line. And for that, let's have our spy tank actually. Where is it? There. Oh, and by the way, we can upgrade, right? So this one, that's pretty interesting. That's actually like for city and close quarter fighting, I guess. They reduced the cannon. Did they? Yeah, it looks like, yeah, it has a shorter barrel, and that's why it has less capability to attack armored units. It looks like it could. Don't know what that is. Now that's actually pretty interesting, but this is obviously optimized for close quarter fighting, as we can also see here. Close defense is doubled. Shorter gun makes it possible to turn around the turret in close spaces, so that's pretty good, and they are way better against infantry. That's actually pretty nice. Okay, but I guess our spy tank we keep in this version so we can better attack armored units as well. I guess, or probably should we? I mean, they do have a slightly better range as well. And it can shoot at planes. Finally, a tank that can shoot back at planes, even though it's just, I guess, with the machine gun. But it's, of course, way better armored. But not as good as the Panzer IV. Yeah, I guess we should shift around to more Panzer IV actually. They have 8 attack against infantry anyway, and they have 9. But they are way better in close quarters. Yeah, but here we are in the open. But there's, on the other hand, there's a lot of forest around. Yeah, so let's upgrade it. There we go. Going there. Then we'll have this Panzer IV. And let's have the captured AV. Oh, and they have 3 defense, yeah. But our tank technology is getting closer. So let's have these 3. On that side. And I guess, yeah, we should have 1 Stuk. For close quarter defense. 1 artillery. And then we'll have another Panzer IV, and maybe this is an attack tank, defense tank. Yeah, this one will surely be a nice Panzer N variant. So let's upgrade it. So you guys go there. So this is the battle group that will flank them and take out the cities. So then the big question is, do they have naval units operating here that could shoot us from the sea? Or did they do it like in the Crim War in the 1840s, where the Russians actually sank their ships in their harbor to prevent the English or the Allied forces, English and French Navy, from attacking the city from the sea? That's the big question. Yeah. So let's bring forward some infantry. Of course, we need pioneers. Blitz pioneers, 1, 2, 3. And I guess our Hartgebirgsjäger, they go here, 1, 2. They will attack this flag. And then our long legs go here, and they can help out. So then let's have a tank. Or actually rather, firstly, let's have artillery here. 1, 1, 2, 3. These guys are regular. Oh, and they are actually pretty experienced. Here in the city of Villine. So we've got here our ultra tank. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, they can't shoot from there. 1, 2, 3. We definitely need a lot of artillery in this mission. So, but let's have these guys. They go there. 1, 2. Yeah, it's fine. So actually they can go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can just drive through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a spy tank. So let's upgrade this one. 3H. Oh, why did we never upgrade it? I guess because of the range, huh? Yeah, but from the model of 3H to 3N, it's actually a pretty nice, or mostly pretty nice upgrade. So let's do it. These guys. Oh, they can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or rather, this is the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, actually, that's nice. So let's go there. You guys stay 3J1. Let's have 1 Panzer 4 there. We'll drive around, and also we don't know what's going on here. This is open terrain. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our ultra tank. By the way, do they have better movement? Yes, +1. Okay, actually, so then the ultra tank goes there. Go like so. We'll have another pioneer. These guys, they will go for the city. The infantry here should be sufficient, but maybe one more. These defense pioneers. Going there. This one is 3H, yeah, well. So let's upgrade them as well. Need to be a bit careful though. So we keep some anti-tank capabilities. So, and then yeah, you guys go there. And then we need way more artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's have them here. Oh yeah, and we need of course these guys to protect this battle group that goes around. So 14 more units to deploy. Let's have more artillery. One more, two more there, like so. And we've got 12 more to deploy. Yeah, I mean, they said that there are only a few planes, but with few planes, I guess they mean like several wings. And not like dozens of wings. So I guess it's fine. And I am inclined to use one of our other tanks. But on the other hand, we have 3 tanks here. That should be sufficient, especially as we go here into the close quarter fighting. So there we rather need even more infantry, I guess. So let's have more pioneers there. And by the way, no, let's use our Fallschirmjäger. Fallschirmjäger can actually maybe go for this city once the others are around. And then we can speed up the process. Ah yeah, and in the city itself they don't have any airfields. So it will be imperative to gain air superiority as quickly as possible. But we won't have it until we got around and got these airfields here. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So let's have our 2 Fallschirmjäger. Let's have them there. And they are also good at bunker busting, so we might even land them here or something. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And of course we have 2 pioneers here as help. So alright, that's good. So let's have our Henkel. Or let's rather deploy the fighters first. So this is Bar, can go here. This is our attack guy. Goes a bit in the back. Another attack plane. They have 404, so not the maximum experience yet. They go there. And we'll have 4 fighters. It's got just the movement, right? Yeah. Ah, both of them have movement, okay. Yeah, let's go there. Then we'll have our Ultra U here. As we are the attackers, I hope that we will actually have the initiative. So let's have the BF. And by the way, this is the best BF, right? Yeah, the G. Like there. And there. And yeah, then let's have the Heinkel here. There is one other plane. This is an U-88A. So that's actually, I think, isn't it the worst one? The second worst one. Oh no, actually the old Heinkel. Yeah, okay, no, it's okay. The U-88A. So let's have our really good duo. Yeah, I doubt that they have too many ships. So 3 strategic bombers. That should be enough. And I expect them to have a lot of flak here in the city anyway, so and not too many tanks, I guess. So actually maybe our attack U. This way we have 2 U's, 2 tactical bombers, 4 planes. Weather, as it's June, should be nice. 3 strategic bombers. I mean, I would even feel better to have 4, I have to say. But it's fine, I guess. So and we have 2 artillery, 3 artillery pieces. 1, 2, 3. 4 regular artillery pieces, 2 Stuks, 2 Wurfrahmen, plus our 2 super artillery, so that should be really sufficient, I guess. 4 fighters in the air. Yeah, I think that will be nice. So, and we have deployed all our special elite tanks. I think that's fine. So would be nice to have Wehrmacht, but the other guys, they will do it. So right then, let's start. What do we see? Okay, no enemies around, alright. Need to be a bit careful here. This is our ultra tank, they can drive here. What do we see? It's not there. Someone in the woods, no. Oh yeah, and this is actually the railway. Okay, and that's actually pretty nice. So, oh, they have 8 ammo. Yeah, we are well supplied. That's pretty good. Let's have a shot at that. Nice. They didn't see that one coming. Wow. Yeah, these guys. And by the way, historically, I think I talked about that before, right? So the Karlgerät, or the Karl, so the mortar was actually way more efficient and effective than the rail gun, like the Gustav, that the soldiers call Dora, because it was also more reliable. So this one really, it also helped, I think, to destroy Maxim Gorky 2. That was, I think, the biggest fortress that had the biggest guns, like either 37.5 centimeter guns or something, like these huge ship guns, ship artillery that they built into the into the fortresses. And after this Crim War of 1840s, they also upgraded the stuff so they could turn around 360 degrees and shoot towards the inland, because that's how the English and French and the Ottomans actually also won, because they just attacked from the south, from the land side, yeah, which gave them some advantages. So here we are. Well, and the big question is, of course, is someone here? And the strategic bomber can only see one tile. Let's just drive here and look. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, you guys can finish them off. Good, then you guys go in, occupy the city of Vilnius. That was a mistake, because I should have destroyed these guys first, so they can't see anything. So we'll drive here. Nice, our Hartgebirgsjäger, they go here, finish them off. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Nice. Tank rolls in, occupies the airfield, and we are done here. And that's also our spy tank. Okay, well, they only have light forces over there. Okay, the long legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice marathon. They are still fresh on the first day of the fighting. You guys drive there, shoot them. Nice shot. All of them are suppressed. Yeah, then our long legs can make short work of them. They are also only conscripts. Oh, they are not gone. Someone got away. Well then, let's have this you. Shoot at them. Oh, come on! Well, what to do now? Ah, yeah. Okay, that's fine. So there. Shoot them. Nice. They didn't see that one coming. Driving there. Ah. Okay. Anti-tank in the hills. Just small caliber, 45mm, but that is also dangerous for us. Yeah, we need to make sure that these guys are really moving forward around there. So then they were supposed to drive there. Yeah. We need to be careful, because I bet they have some flak here. Lots of flak. especially here with the fortification. So I bet there's either here or there or there. There's flak. And here. And these guys should be able to destroy them, right? You drive there. But then no one can occupy the city. Let's drive here. Oh, actually, no. You should be able to drive onto this tile as well. Yeah, then so you guys just walk there. Yeah. We need to base our auxiliaries knives. No one can reach them, so they can drive there. Okay, so now still the big question remains. Yeah, and actually, well, you guys... Oh yeah, they have actually a viewing range of 2, so let's use them as recon. What's happening? Weather is clear. Oh no, they are actually... Here, this is... They only have 1. Well... That's actually not too useful. They are not so quick either. Yeah, but I guess that's the best we can do with them. What we can do with them right now. So let's go there. And here, then we can have one fighter. There. I mean, it's doubtful that they have something here. But it's possible, of course, but then we'll see them approaching. So it's a real pity that we didn't destroy these guys. Well, we need defensive fighters. One here. One there for the and yeah, let's have one here. You guys can throw back one. We'll protect our siege engines. Let's have these guys there. By the way, they can shoot back. They have 12 defense against planes. They only have 10, so yeah, and we need to occupy this airfield here as quickly as possible, so we can use this one for our planes all around. So we will next turn we will fly around like for one turn, and then we will already make way here with the Fallschirmjäger. this U. Ah, yeah. So we will have a very nice trap. They can only see the U and this tank. But they can see these two. So in case they have fighters available, they might be tempted to attack them, and then they will get defensive fire. These guys will block this tank. So we know what's going on there. Oh yeah, and this is the other one. Let's try there. And that's that. Next day is cloudy. Oh, there are fighters. Oh, well, 3 fighter. Oh. So monster. Oh no. Oh, that's our. That was our U. Oh. Oh, they have flak pretty much pretty far forward. Well, that's nasty. But we will punish them for that. These guys, yeah, have suppression 5. But the good thing is we could tempt them, and now we can even get a shot off with our flak. That's very nice. Yeah. But for that, my dear strategists, we will have to wait for the next episode. So I hope you like this one. It is certainly an interesting beginning. And what will happen next, we will see in the next episode. I appreciate if you click the like button, and you are very welcome to join the channel as well if you haven't done so yet, so you'll never ever miss an episode again. See you next time. Bye bye.